I welcome all of you in today's demo where we will be seeing if any of our HCD members actually get corrupted, then how we can restore it. Or even if we will go a step further, let's say if one of the node of the control plane got deleted or something happens to that, then how we can actually retrieve our HCD database. So to start with, first of all, let's understand that how we should be taking a backup of our HCD database. So we just need to get into one of our master node. So node role.kubernetes.io/master. Okay, so we have got 3 master nodes here. So let's enter into one of the master node. We are entering into 15. Okay, we want to use the host binary, so it's taking some time. Yep, we are there. We are using host binaries. So we will be following throughout this demo. We will be actually referring to one of the Reddit documentations which actually shows how we can actually take a backup and restore a control plane. So this is something which you can easily find. So which actually shows us, okay, there is a one script file which takes the backup of our HCD database. So this is nothing but it's a wrapper on HCD snapshot tool. You can easily go and check that. So I want to show here that this is so easy to take a backup. You just need to run one particular script. And if you see the backup directory, once you've taken a backup, it will create 2 different files for you. One is a snapshot and second is the static cube resources. So static cube resources will have all of your static pod along with your HCD encryption keys. So that is more important. If your HCD is encrypted, it will also store the keys as well. So for the security reason, I would advise to store these 2 files separately if your HCD is encrypted. So yeah, we have taken our backup. Now let's come to the state where we have got one of the HCD members unhealthy. So this is the command to identify whether we have got any unhealthy member or not. Yeah, for now we don't have any unhealthy member. So to do that, we will have to simulate the scenario where we have got one unhealthy member. So let me simulate the scenario for you. Oops, this is not I wanted to do. I actually wanted to see all of my nodes. I want to, yeah, I think we can do that. Let's debug that particular node and run this particular host. What I will do, I will actually remove one of the HCD pod definition so that we can get one error pod. So to do so, there are steps available here. I will be just following those steps only to simulate the scenario. Okay, first we will create one HCD backup file, backup directory. We'll move our pod definition to that particular backup directory, and then the member definitions of that particular pod we will be moving to a temporary directory. So if we do so, then we will see what happens to our pods, because we have now moved the member definition away. So now it should be doing something interesting. Let's go and check. It is still 3 members available. Yeah, let's wait for some time because it takes some time for it to see that something has changed in background. Okay, 3 members are still available. Let me go and check the pods. You can see this particular interesting thing. The pod definition is removed already. We don't find the pod definition here. So if we check, yeah, now if you check after waiting for some time, only 2 of the 3 members are available. It means we have simulated the scenario we wanted to resolve. We have got a one unhealthy HCD cluster. So once we have an unhealthy HCD cluster, so as I mentioned that there could be 2 scenarios. One is one of the node of the control plane is not available, so that is one scenario, or the control plane all 3 nodes are available, but one of the HCD pod is not unavailable or in unhealthy state. This is what we have seen here. So we will be following that particular SOP wherein we don't have the pod unavailable. We have got our machines available. We can check that. OC get machines. Oops. Okay, in all namespaces. Yeah, we got all of our master running. So that is not the case. Our control plane is available. Even if we go and check the nodes, so all of the nodes are in ready state. It means our control plane is available, but only the HCD pod is not available. So we will follow this particular SOP. So to do so, we will go to this particular pod, the 15 one, where we have already performed this particular process. But let's say let's this time go to one of the healthy one which we have not touched so far. So we will OC debug our node, and we'll go to 67. Okay, it is actually asking us to go to the problematic one only. So we will not go to 67, we will go to 15 only. So because we need to enter into the same node which is crest looping or which is not available, and we know which one is that. It is 15 actually. So C debug our previous command, okay, 15, and these commands we have already executed, so we don't have to like execute these commands again. All we have to do, okay, we don't even have to come here again. We just have to log in to any of the healthy pod actually. So if I just go and check this 121 is the healthy pod available to us, so I will just simply go and RSH into it. Yep. So here it is will allow me to check my all members, list -w table. Yep. And the 15th one is something which we have removed, so we have to remove this particular problematic one from the member definition. Okay, we have done it. Perfect. So once we have removed, yeah, then we need to come out, and we have to now to restore it, we'll have to redeploy our HCD. But before we redeploy our HCD, we will have to turn off our quorum guard. So to do so, we will execute this particular patch command and this particular patch command. Yeah. So now after turning off this particular quorum guard, we can recreate our secrets and roll out the static pod. So this command actually ensures us that we can successfully recreate our secrets. So let's see what are the secrets available to that particular problematic pod. Secrets, okay, 15th one, this 1 and 2 and 3, there are 3 secrets. OC delete number 1, okay, sorry. OC delete secret number 1, number 2 and number 3. Okay, all of our secrets are deleted, so it will automatically get recreated for us. So once we have deleted a secret, then we can actually we can do a forced redeployment of HCD pod. So this patch we just need to run. Okay, this particular date command is problematic. We will just change the date to any other string. So while doing a patching for redeployment, we just have to give a forced redeployment reason, and it should be a unique string. It's like single master recovery 1, or we can see it's HCD pod recovery, any unique string, whatever you want. Okay, so the force deployment is done, so we can actually turn on our quorum guard now. All right, and now if we actually enter into any of our pod and check the member, once we have done the force deployment, yep, all three are back. We can see that the third one is also restored. If we want to check the health point, HCD, CTL, endpoint health, endpoint health, HCD, CTL, endpoint health, HCD, CTL, endpoint health. Yep, all three are healthy. That's perfect. So this is how we could actually restore our unhealthy pod. So we actually removed that particular from the members, then we did the force redeployment, and that bring the health state again. So now we look at the another scenario wherein our control plane, one of the node of the control plane is not available. So then we need to follow this particular SOP, that node is not ready. So to do so, we will be doing the same thing. We'll be checking our pods, we'll be checking our members, and then we'll be removing the member which is on that particular node. So to do so, yeah, and then we will actually turn off our quorum guard. We will delete our secrets. So these all things we have done so far. What will be different we will be doing in this particular case is what I'm showing here. We will be checking the machine. We will be taking the backup of this particular machine. We take a backup so that we can, from that particular definition, we can create a new machine definition. So okay, let me show you how we will be doing it. The only thing is that in this particular process, in this particular demo, machine deletion and machine creation will take some time. So we will have to pause our demo because otherwise it will get too longer. So let's say we have got our machines here, and let's assume the master 0 is something which is unhealthy or which is basically not reachable or not running. So what I will do, I'll just simply do get machines, this one, OC get machines, this particular machine name, it should be in OpenShift machine API namespace, and yeah, we need a YAML output, and we want to store it in new machine.yaml. Yep. So before we delete this particular machine, we need to create the YAML for a new machine. So what I will be doing here, first let's come to the status, means these all runtime information we don't need. We will be simply deleting these all runtime informations. We will be renaming our machine. Okay, name, yeah. So let's rename this particular machine to percentage to the 3. Okay, so this one we have done. Provider ID we can remove. Okay, anything else which we should be removing? Yep, done. Okay, so this new machine definition is now available to us. We can go ahead and delete a problematic machine. Then what we will be doing, we will be applying this particular new machine details, and this is how we will be actually getting our new machine. We will be turning our quorum guard back after this one. So it means before that we should be turning it off, because we did it in a previous demo. In this demo we never turned it on. So yeah, turn off our quorum guard. all right, and then go ahead and delete the machine. OC delete machine, we will be deleting master 0, assuming this is the problematic one. Okay, and we need to have our namespace. Okay, yeah, so this particular deletion will take some time, and then after this particular deletion, what we will be doing, we will be simply provisioning a new machine using our YAML file what we have just created. I'll show you here. Yeah, we will be, and then we will be turning our guard again. So this will bring our control plane into a healthy state again. So it will take some time. So let me pause my video here, and I will come back once this particular machine is deleted and my new machine is created.